I didn't touch him.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight.
Terence "Bud" Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez nearly came to blows during a fiery press conference in New York, setting the tone for what could be one of boxing's most explosive showdowns. Amid a tense verbal exchange, Crawford stormed across the stage, prompting Canelo to shove him back hard before Dana White and security quickly stepped in to defuse the situation. The atmosphere intensified when Crawford, reacting to Canelo's comment about preferring a smaller ring, declared, "I'm coming for everything he's got." The intense face-off left fans buzzing as both fighters locked eyes in a charged moment.
I always try to respect my opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Al-Ashi told him, "You need to do something," and he did. And now before I respect his word because he say, "Oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do," and he did. So, but you know me. I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terence, is that true? Did Turki Al-Ashi ask you to spice things up?
Turkey didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him.
Crawford left no doubt that he's unfazed by Canelo Alvarez, brushing off any suggestion of fear while exuding complete confidence. Throughout the press events, he intentionally closed the gap between them, stating he approached Canelo to show who's really in control, making it clear he's not backing down from the challenge. Crawford promised to bring the fight straight to Canelo on the big night, refusing to let anyone dictate the pace or plan. His bold approach wasn't just for show. Each step forward and composed stare-down sent a clear message. This isn't a fight he dreads, it's one he fully intends to win.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of and you're gonna find that out. And as you seen, the last press conference,
We'll see.
when I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
Canelo responded to the stage altercation with calm assurance, making it clear he only reacted because Crawford invaded his space. He later clarified that the shove was instinctive, saying, "That was my reaction," and explained that the intensity has always been part of the build-up. He was simply demanding respect. Despite the heated moment, Canelo still showed respect for Crawford, recognizing him as a skilled, well-rounded fighter with solid experience. Looking ahead to their September showdown, Canelo emphasized his focused mindset, disciplined, hungry, and driven. "I'm here to win," he stated firmly, hinting that this could be one of the most defining fights of his career, and proving the rivalry is anything but scripted.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
Oh. I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so hard.
The atmosphere at the New York press conference between Terence "Bud" Crawford and Canelo Alvarez was electric, charged with tension well beyond typical pre-fight hype. When Canelo responded to Crawford's challenge, Crawford fired back, "The only running I'll be doing is running upside his head, and he's got a big head too," drawing audible reactions from the crowd. The war of words continued as Canelo suggested a smaller ring, to which Crawford shot back that he'd be hunting everything Canelo brings on fight night. Things reached a boiling point when Crawford stepped in close, and Canelo answered with a forceful shove, prompting security to step in and restore order before things spiraled out of control.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
And
night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
but look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We gonna see.
Crawford shared that he and Canelo had an unexpectedly respectful dinner before their press conference in Riyadh, a meeting arranged by Saudi promoter Turki Al-Sheikh. While the setting was polite, Crawford admitted the dinner felt awkward. He had already eaten and hardly touched his plate, while Canelo mentioned he couldn't stop thinking about their upcoming clash just 2 months away. Though the evening reflected professionalism and mutual respect, Crawford made one thing clear: the friendliness stops when the fight begins. He's ready to turn any underlying tension into sharp, focus the moment the first bell rings.
Menu last night.
Man, there was so much food there. I couldn't eat. I had just ate, so it was kind of crazy.
Did you get the sense that Canelo was perhaps trying to scope you out, or was it just a friendly dinner?
It was a friendly dinner. You know, it wasn't no animosity, bad blood, or anything like that.
Was His Excellency trying to probe anything between you, ask some questions that might cause some hairy moments?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. It was all.
David Benavidez has given Terence Crawford a strong shot at victory, praising his high-level ring IQ and technical skill. He estimated Crawford has a 70% chance of beating Canelo, provided he can carry the extra weight effectively into the super middleweight clash. Benavidez pointed to Crawford's track record against elite opponents and called him a masterful fighter who thrives under pressure. Still, he acknowledged the weight jump as a serious hurdle. Later, Benavidez offered a more balanced take, suggesting Canelo might hold a slight edge, around 60-40, mainly due to the size difference. His remarks reflect deep respect for both men and an awareness of how unpredictable this high-stakes matchup truly is.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Earl Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 160.
Speaking on ESPN, Stephen A. Smith gave a balanced take on the upcoming showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. He emphasized the historic nature of the bout, two legendary fighters meeting at super middleweight, and praised the legacies both have built. In his analysis, Stephen A. pointed to Crawford's outstanding ring IQ and ability to adapt mid-fight, noting that his southpaw stance could pose serious problems for Canelo. However, he also acknowledged Canelo's raw strength and championship experience, recognizing that his physicality and proven track record make him a dangerous opponent in any weight class.
Tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3, and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago. Because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Many analysts believe Terence Crawford's best chance against Canelo lies in studying Dimitri Bivol's dominant 2022 performance. Bivol's disciplined use of the jab, control of distance, constant movement, and well-timed offensive bursts disrupted Canelo's rhythm at light heavyweight. Team Crawford appears to be taking notes, with coach Brian Bomac McIntyre reportedly analyzing both the Bivol and Mayweather fights to build a strategy based on sharp footwork, hit-and-move tactics, and strong ring control. Some critics suggest Crawford may also need to emulate Arislandi Lara's lateral movement, switch hitting off the ropes, and avoid getting trapped in mid-range exchanges. In short, many experts believe Crawford can follow Bivol's blueprint, keep Canelo off balance, out-jab him, control the pace, and strike with precision.
Fight you gotta study if you're Crawford. Because Crawford ain't Floyd, but he can do a Bill. The problem is Bivens a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what I mean. I got a lot of fighters Canelo fought at 168 beating Crawford. I got Caleb Plant beating Crawford. I got Berlanga beating Crawford. I got Callum Smith beating Crawford. Just way too huge, of course. But that's why Crawford ain't campaigning at 168. He's trying to beat Canelo because Canelo is a special case. He's one of the best fighters of all time, and he's actually a little guy who ballooned up to 168.
Crawford has dismissed concerns about the size gap between him and Canelo Alvarez, pointing out that both stand at 5 feet 8 inches. However, this comparison leaves out the crucial difference in their natural weight divisions. Canelo has fought as high as light heavyweight, while Crawford has spent most of his career at welterweight. This weight class jump isn't just about height, it highlights key disparities in natural size, strength, and physical conditioning. Critics argue that Crawford's leap to 168 pounds without a rehydration clause could hand Canelo a significant advantage, especially in terms of power and durability on fight night.
Has the Canelo fight, realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think business talk. With the right business come across the table, it'll happen. I just be talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than his, so that fight would be good.
Canelo, who initially seemed dismissive of a potential bout with Crawford, later adopted a more receptive tone, stating he's open to facing anyone if the fight offers the right combination of financial reward and legacy impact.
Terence Crawford, his name keeps coming up, and I know he's a lot smaller than you. Is that a fight that you would ever consider under any circumstance?
I always say if the fight make sense, why not? But he's not in the plan.
He's not in the plan? No. Okay. Is there a specific reason for it? Is it because of his size, or it won't do anything for you in terms of pushing you toward your goals?
Like I say, if it makes sense, maybe. I don't know right now. I just gonna enjoy this fight, and please let me enjoy this fight, and then you gonna know what is next for sure.
In a more lighthearted moment, Canelo reportedly called the fight with Crawford an easy one, jokingly suggesting it could come with a $150 million payday. This staggering figure highlights why both fighters are seriously considering the crossover clash. The massive financial upside underscores the bout's potential as a true mega event, fueled by their star power, accomplishments, and the high stakes involved for both legacies.
Look, the fight with Benavides, like I say, he was bringing 25 years So, I don't care about that, but if the move, right?
Did you hear what Turkey said? He got on the stage and said, if beat Canelo an offer, he's smart to take it. What are your response to that?
Send me the offer. If it's what I want, I'm gonna take it. If not,
would you put a rehydration clause in there?
We'll see. I don't like to talk about other fight when
You understand, like that's the fight that everyone wants to see. That's the fight that fans want to see you when they're with. You understand?
I understand that. Same happened with Golovkin.
Yeah, and it happened.
And same happened with
And it happened.
And same with the video Sunday.
And it happened. I think it happened.
And with Throw, and with Mayweather, and with Cotto.
That's why I believe the fight happened. Would you ever go up to 175? It's 168. I feel like you fought everybody. They're taking belts away from you. 175, you got Benavides, you got Morrell, you got the rematch with people.
If I go 175, that's pretty much.
That would be the first time. Well, then you can look around and see what's out there.
And then
would you make a Crawford's performance against Benjamin?
I think he knows why his weight class is there, right? He made a good fight, but for me, I think he lost the fight or draw.
Okay.
Or could be the other side.
He was saying your name a lot all week. I was out there
because
in LA.
he want to sell the fight. If they don't talk about me, they don't say it.
Would you look at a fight with Crawford? So in the past, you told me no.
If the money is right, I mean,
Money's got to be big.
I don't like fighters who go around.
Wait, but do you want to stay 168 or look at 175? All right, big fight, September 14th. Watch it on ppv.com. Canelo Alvarez going for more history.
Thank you.
Quick picture.
Canelo, Johnny Boy Boxing.
Oh, man.
Now while he's doing that, no.
While speaking on the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God, Canelo praised Crawford's talent but voiced doubts about their potential super middleweight bout. He pointed out that Crawford jumping up 3 weight classes to 168 pounds could lessen the impact of a win, as critics might claim Crawford was undersized. Canelo made it clear he respects Crawford's abilities, but stressed that the size gap matters. He added that if he were to beat Crawford, the win might not carry the same significance as defeating a natural super middleweight.
That could have been made, right? Folks wanted, obviously everybody wants you to fight Benavidez, and now there's conversation about Crawford. Crawford saying he wanted to fight you.
Everybody.
Everybody wants to fight you.
Yeah.
Now I saw at the end of the Crawford fight, the how they call him, the Excellency, Turkey, his Excellency, the Sheik said that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford.
Fine.
Yeah.
If he's willing to pay whatever I want, hands down.
That'll work. So if
yeah,
you're in. So if the numbers were right with Crawford, you'll do it.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford, don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in, because I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw Crawford the last fight and he don't move that much now. So if the money is right, I mean, why not?
How you think he did at that weight, at 154? How you think Crawford did?
They are a weight class for a reason, and you need to ask him. It's different. I know in his mind he think he can do whatever he wants because he's very talented fighter. He's a very good fighter.
However, Canelo's comments sparked mixed reactions. Some viewed it as a display of confidence, while others interpreted it as him underestimating Crawford's capabilities and downplaying the threat he poses despite the weight difference.
Clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better, no? Terence Crawford is a great fighter, he's a good fighter, but like I say, he's a weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and then you never know what happened.
Yeah, for sure.
This remark underscores the mutual respect both fighters hold within the boxing world. Canelo and Crawford are widely regarded as athletes who consistently chase greatness. Unlike past matchups that have fallen short of expectations, a bout between these two is expected to deliver, thanks to their reputations for embracing tough challenges and rising to the occasion.
Today, what makes the elite the elite? A lot of them chase money. Terence, he chased greatness.
Yeah.
And I think Canelo chases greatness.
Yeah.
So they're not going to cheat us like Charlo cheated us last night.
Who do you see coming out on top? Does the notable weight difference tip the scales in Canelo's favor, or can Crawford's skill and ring IQ overcome the size gap? Share your thoughts in the comments below.